Hey, Bungle.
Yes, Blunder.
Have you read it?
No, read it to me.
Alrighty then. Welcome back to Have You Read It? Brought to you by Blunder and Bungle!
Which forum of Reddit are we in today, Blunder?
You know, I'm addicted to it, Bungle. I just am. I'm totally addicted to it. I'm addicted to the Am I the A? I know, but it's so addicting. Are you ready for this new story?
I'm physically, emotionally, spiritually ready. Let's pass some judgment.
Let's rock and roll. Today's Reddit post is brought to you by Independent Put 8752. Alright, am I the A for telling my brother's girlfriend that he had a vasectomy when she was telling about their plans to settle down and have a family? Ooh. Oh, look at this. Something tells me a little family drama is going to happen. Let's get into this. Well, Bungle, my brother, Mark 40, won the lottery when he was 20 years old. It was $1,000 a week for life. He was young and wanted to travel. He dropped out of school and has spent his entire adulthood basically seeing the world. I respect that.
That's nice.
Yeah. He comes home to visit every few years, and we FaceTime with him when he is near a signal. He doesn't travel first class or stay in expensive resorts, so he actually built up some nice savings. Oh, it's a smart guy.
Okay.
Respect. He came home with a girlfriend, Haley, 28 this year. They met when they got stuck in South America during the pandemic. She has been traveling since she graduated from university, and she works out of a laptop. I, 54, live in the same city where I was born. I love it here. I love being close to parents and my grandchildren, and most of all, my siblings. Mark hated being the youngest of 8 and always swore he would not have kids.
Okay.
Oh, cranky. Our parents were older when they had him, and they didn't have the energy for him. Truth be told. Mark came home when he was 30 and told us all that he had a vasectomy and that he would not be contributing to the world population. Haley is a pretty young thing, and she's also intelligent and sweet. I can understand why anyone would fall in love with her. We were having a family barbecue to celebrate Mark being in town. There was maybe 30 people in my parents' yard and house.
A lot of people.
That is pretty good. I was talking to Haley about her future plans now that the world opened up again. She said that she was ready to settle down and start a family. Okay. I asked if they were planning on adopting from one of the countries that they had traveled to, or if they would try in North America. She said they had talked about it and would be having at least one child of their own. This may be where I effed up. I asked where Mark got his vasectomy reversed, or if they were having in vitro fertilization. I know they can harvest sperm from a testicle even after a vasectomy. She went very quiet and went over to Mark. They spoke and they left.
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
Oh,
this is not going to end well, Bungle.
I mean, I see what he's doing here, but let's see how this goes.
Let's see how this ends, everybody. Mark called me later that night to scream at me for ruining his life. He hadn't told her he was planning on just continuing to travel and maybe adopt if they decided on it. He said I shared private medical information and that he never wanted to see me again. I apologized over and over. I seriously had no way of knowing that he was planning a future with this girl without telling her a pretty big piece of the puzzle might be missing. I feel bad for him, but I think I should have told her. Hey Reddit, am I the A? Oh man. This is a hard one, isn't it, Bungle? I don't know.
That's a hard one.
Oh,
This one. All right.
Yeah.
I gotta
take it all in, Bungle. Take it all in.
Yeah, there is, because the whole point that he said this.
Yes.
That he made the comment, oh, where is he getting it reversed? Or, are you guys doing something else? He, I'm sure, had that feeling. My brother hasn't told her about this.
I don't think that. I don't think he had that idea.
No.
You think he did?
I absolutely think somewhere in the back of his head, his brain kind of went, has he told her? At which point he said, this is the best way that I can tell her without telling her. And that's what kind of has me on the everyone sucks here kind of deal.
Oh, so you're not directly am I the
I'm
A?
like, at least right now,
Yeah.
I'm interested to hear what you think. But my initial thought process in this is he did it specifically to be like, well, has my brothers mentioned this?
Yes, and I agree with you. So here's the little way I'm going to be taking this. This is how I see it. I think the OP is a slight you're the asshole. Just a slight, just a little one. Because the bigger asshole is Mark.
Yes.
He was lying to his girlfriend this entire time, which is not cool.
No, it's
so I don't think I would have said anything in the moment. I would have been like, oh, that's curious. Oh, okay. You know, and then I probably would have been like this. I'd be like, hold on. Hey, oh, wait, where are you, big brother? Oh, or little brother. Oh, yeah. Okay, hey, did you get a reversal on your vasectomy? And if he goes, no, then be like, your girlfriend / maybe fiance is thinking of that you guys are going to have kids. You need to tell her that you had a vasectomy or I will. So give him the chance to have that conversation.
Yeah.
For me, this was completely innocent anyways. I don't think he did this on purpose. Should he be telling people's medical stuff? No, that's nobody's business but the person who's...
Like
it's nobody's business their medical stuff.
He did, like the brother obviously shared it with the family, making a big deal out of, I am not contributing to the population of the planet.
Yes.
Like I said, respect. That's fine.
Yeah.
But brother was the one that decided, I am sharing this with everyone to take the high ground of, I am not contributing to this planet's overpopulation.
So, you know what? You make a very good point. Yeah, so that's why I'm leaning more towards he's just a little you're the A. Because again, he shouldn't be going around telling his brother's medical information around with people. Even if this could be his fiance or his future wife, that's his brother's job. But he could have pulled his brother aside and just be like, hey, did you inform Haley that you had a vasectomy, that you can't have children, that you're shooting blanks? And if that's when he goes, what, that's what you're doing? And he goes, well, yeah, no. Then that's when like, you need to tell her. I think it was just a spur of the moment thing and he was just taken aback by it. Okay, so now I'm already changing my mind. I don't think he's the asshole. No, I think Mark's the asshole.
I'm still leaning into
everyone sucks.
I think everyone kind of sucks here because Mark is absolutely...
Except for Haley.
Yeah, Haley's the one that got saved from being stuck in a bad situation, or at least a situation that she was not signing up to be in from the get-go.
And that's interesting too, because could you imagine if they got married and then they were trying to have kids and he knew he had a vasectomy this entire time? She would start doubting herself, her own fertility. You know, he's taking that away from her, like her power. That's not cool either. So he did deceive and he lied to her. He led her on, and so if anyone destroyed his relationship, it's not his brother. It's not the OP. It's Mark. Mark destroyed your own life.
The one thing I still am feeling pretty strongly towards is that the OP could have gone to the brother instead. Definitely had that conversation of, you need to tell her or I will.
Yes. That is what I would have done in that situation.
Because it is not fair for you to be trapping this girl into a situation that she doesn't know about.
That's a nice way of putting it, trapping.
You hear the term baby trapping all the time. What Mark is trying to do is marriage trap.
Ooh.
He's absolutely hoping that once there's a ring on that finger, that this girl is his forever, and there's nothing she can do about him having a vasectomy, which is absolutely, positively wrong.
Yeah, because she could have not that she would waste her life. That's not what we're saying. But she could have gone through her younger years, because she's young, she's 28, and she could still, if she wanted to have a kid, could you imagine if it was 35, 36, 37, they still couldn't conceive? And then she finds out at that age that her husband / fiance...
Maybe I should tell you.
I had a vasectomy.
So all these years that we've been trying to have a baby, maybe I wasn't trying as hard as you thought I was.
I do believe those two would have ended up on that Oxygen show from the early 2000s called Snapped. That's a real thing, where women go crazy and kill somebody.
Oh, snap.
What would have happened in this situation. And I'm not saying violence is the answer. I don't ever promote violence, but don't lie to your significant others. It's not cool, especially something big like that. So, are we ready to make a verdict, Bungle?
I am.
All right, what do you say?
I am voting for everyone sucks here because yes, Mark is the biggest A, but OP, I still think as the brother, you should have handled it differently if you wanted to keep a relationship going with your brother. If you were fine cutting ties with him, then what you did is fine. But the way you went about doing that, going straight to girlfriend slash fiance and then being shocked that little brother is mad at you. No. There is no shock. He's mad at you and you do deserve his ire even if you saved his fiance.
And for me, I'm gonna disagree with Bungle this time. I'm saying the OP is not the asshole because Haley had the right to know. I will say it with a little bit of a caveat. He should have gone to his brother first. And at this point, it looked like he was never gonna tell her. So I would say not the asshole. You say everyone sucks here. And I say, not the asshole. I guess we can't agree every single time, can we?
I guess not. I guess that's fine.
Usually we're like this. We're like little lightning going between us.
I mean, and we do both agree. Mark's the A.
Oh, the bigger A. He's
like,
a big fat, and I'll say it like I always said, big fat gaping bumhole.
I think that we both completely agree with. I feel like there's just enough of a bit of sibling jabbery going on to make it and everyone sucks here. It's like I'm barely there because I definitely think that what OP did was significantly less A than what Mark did. But it was enough A to be like, if your relationship with your brother's over, you're the one that did it.
All right, well.
So if you like these Reddit stories, like, subscribe, ring that ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-bell.
Hit that little notification button so you know when we upload a new video, which is always on, well, at least every Friday and sometimes Tuesdays, Wednesdays.
This week was a little bit special because I spent the weekend at Game On Expo in Phoenix, so be sure and check out that video that just came out this week and see what you think about the expo. And leave us some comments below. Let us know what you think about this story. Who's the A, who's not the A, who S's and who doesn't S.
Ooh, nicely put, Bungle. And on that note, hey, I'm Blunder.
And I'm Bungle.
We will see you in the next Reddit video. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
I just like to point this out just as we're like coming to a close on this.
Oh no.
I too have decided not to contribute to the population of this planet. That's why I became a homosexual.
I mean that is a fair process.
That is, thank you. I thought so too.